Hey guys and gals, let's build Everyone is Awesome by LEGO. This is set number 40516, contains 346 bricks. So it looks like we get to make various minifigures in different colors, and that's pretty much what it is, just as a display piece. So I purchased this myself just mainly for the parts, and we're going to see what we can do with it today. Now, I want to make this clear on here. I've already had this drama already escalated on my main channel, but I purchased this set just mainly for parts, for fun, okay? And I would ask kindly, you guys and gals, refrain from any religious or political opinions. Alright, I've already dealt with that enough. Okay? I know some were relating this to the LGBTQ community or Pride Month. I just got it for the parts. Alright, Everyone is Awesome. I wish everyone was, but that's not how it is. And it talks about a little bit about the way we recognize, celebrate diversity of the world we live in. Yeah. And we get a nice teal brick separator, and we get to make all these minifigures. There's 11. Too bad they didn't have 12. So I got it just basically for figures, you know, to make them like silhouettes. So yeah, I could just do the parts and that's just it, or just skip this all together, but you know what, we're going to go with the flow here. And I'm going to have to sort all this out. We got plenty of big plates and stuff, you know. And this looks like a classic set. So we got to start pulling out all the minifigure parts. Basically, you can't really go wrong with this one because each minifigure is of a different color. But you know one thing though, they're all minifigures, regardless of what color they are. So let's move this all out of the way here, so you can see it all. So we're going to slide this here, and then we're going to start putting things together. So what I'm going to do right now is start matching up parts, and we'll see what we can do here. So, no, you really still can't see that, huh? Well, let's move that up higher. Now, I've always been trying to look for monochrome colored figures for quite some time, so yeah, at least now we have a few of them. So I'm going to start piecing this together very slowly today, and just to have a little fun with it. There's a few pieces out of here that I want, so that's why I got it. And I think the reason why some people are scared of this set, just like the Friends sets, it's multicolored. Yeah. So, you know, if it's something I purchase, I'm still going to go through the rudimentary things of what's the build quality and stuff. This is just basically a little time waster set. And we're just going to slowly piece it together here. Now, different color minifigure heads are pretty cool because you can actually use them for balloons or decorations and stuff. So that's also why I also got it too. It's just for the various different pieces. A lot of these pieces you're probably never going to find. So that's why I got it. Yeah. Some of these especially the wigs, I can use too. You know, so a lot of the stuff I can use for, you know, like I said, silhouettes. Well, we're getting close. I haven't got one figure together, but I've got a bunch of stuff here ready to go. And yes, that's Jay the Surfer's hair right there, but in red. So, if it was blue, I could have made a great silhouette figure for Jay the Surfer. Or green. But sadly, it's not. Yeah, it's not the color that we want, but that's okay. We got this nice blue, tall quiff, or pompadour. It looks more like a quiff. Alright. Oh, that's the first time I've seen purple in there. I got plenty of purple pants from the Minecraft sets. Oh, looks like the blue is the winner. That's the first one we found. And honestly, these monochrome figures are cool looking, because you can make these into mannequins for like a department store or something. You know, you never know what I'll be doing with this stuff. Okay. So we already got one of these done. We'll slide him over. Let's put him on the book so I can see. And you really don't even need the instructions, just match the colors up until we get to the build. Okay, well, we can put the head on the torso. Matter of fact, looks like Chocolate Man here. We got chocolate and banana, cherry. I don't know what you'd call that. We got grape. I don't know, maybe strawberry. Matter of fact, these would make great little things for maybe a candy or an ice cream shop. A lot of the torsos would be nice to have in certain colors too. Alright, what color would be next after blue? Well, it looks like it's white. Oh. I do need that wig in white. You know, some of the surfer dudes today, or lack of, they bleach their hair out that kind of white, so that would really work good. So we got the white one done. And yes, many years ago I had my hair like literally just fried that color. And lots of toner to get it white. And well, I won't be doing that ever again. That was a lot. That was painful. Dried my scalp out too by just that much product and bleaching and stuff. So looks like we got him done. He's finished up. We get an Easter Bunny head, or like a Nestle's Quick. There you go. That's 3 out of 11. So we're getting there. We're getting close. Alright. Oh, the green one's done. Well, she's done. I have this wig in a few other colors, but not in green. Now, so far, I'm liking this set just because it's completely different. I like this different stuff. You know, I like different things to do. Oh, we don't have the head for that yet. You know, some people don't like the difference in things. To me, well, this is just fun. This just looks fun. Regardless of what it stands for, it's fun. Well, we got Jay the Surfer in red. Yeah, so I have been working on my Minecraft resource pack, and I finally got one of the trapdoors done. It was the, I think it's the warped trapdoor. And I am working on right now the mangrove trapdoor. Boy, she's got that updo going really high. But I got the mangrove door done, or the trapdoor. We're not done, but I'm still writing it up. But it's something just to kill some time during the summer. And I know somebody's going to ask, am I going to release it publicly? Most likely not. You know, I may release it if my gaming channel gets like maybe 100,000 subs or so. Got him done. It's a nice light royal blue. Okay, so I got that finished up. Oh, I need a lot of these plain yellow torsos. They make great, like for summer fun, like, you know, like a shirtless guy or something like that on the beach, like if you're in the water. Oh, I got the purple head. Okay, so the purple's the next one. Purple's an interesting color. So yeah, most of these wigs I want. And I looked and I couldn't just buy these wigs in certain colors, so now I have them. And the set retails for like $40. And just by looking at this, is it worth it? For very basic stuff, I'd say it's more on the high end. I'd say the set would be worth $30, but not $40. I've been eyeballing this for quite some time, and I wanted to get it before it got retired. Well, no, we got the bowl cut next. And yeah. I was fortunate enough not to have a bowl cut like that. It was more like an undercut, but with the curtains, but not that. I think they have a curtains version of that. I need to find it. So I can make Jay the child figure. Okay, I'm missing these two figures here. They're both missing legs. So they can't just... I know the legs couldn't have walked... Well, they could have walked off since they're legs, right? Oh, there we go. There's the orange. I see a lot of gal wigs. Okay, we have all the figures done. Pretty cool. Great monochrome figures. Different colors. I wish they had all these wigs in different colors too. And I could really go in and do something with them. Make one of those fancy exotic hair salons. Alright, Lego, I would never have known that was down there unless I read this up here. So, yeah, so what I'm going to say is this set's pretty much on the high end when I review it. And it's, it is what it is. I'm sure we have 8. We do have 8. And I got one of my tutorials finished up. I'm just looked at the campground. I haven't done anything with that yet. So the campground I still have not worked through. But I do have the stuff to finish it. I just got to put it together now. And when am I going to get to that? I don't honestly know. I really would love to get that built for you guys and gals. And I may just use one of those silhouette figures hiding in the background. We don't know yet. We don't know. That's the beauty of doing Lego. I can, you know, you can do it as you want. Alright. Okay. Now we get to start with the color stuff. You know, last couple sets that I've done, you were lucky to get some very decent colors in the build. This set here I think is overdriven in color. There's plenty of 1x2s in here and such, so... And the only other thing I think is really worth it is these type of bricks with arch. I think it's a 3x3x2. So you get those in several colors, but not really enough to really do anything with it. I think it's really picky on where you put these at, so you got to be careful. Now, for me personally, I have a lot of 1x2 bricks. So this set is pretty much going to top off my collection, and I'm missing blue. Thank goodness for rainbow colors. You know, come to think of it, maybe this isn't directed towards Pride. I thought Pride only had 6 colors, which is just these. So we have other colors too. And I'm sure you can add more colors to this. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to expand this. Matter of fact, if you can get all the colors that Lego's produced and make all the minifigures, you can have yourself a whole, what do they call it, a color chart? Of just that would be pretty cool. And you can have all the minifigures in different colors and go from there. Matter of fact, the wigs are a nice touch, but they could have gotten away with, which I'm not going to suggest that they do, but you could just leave the wigs off, because finding the pieces to make some of these other ones would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. So far, it's a hot day outside. It's in the hundreds. This is a very nice, relaxing little build. It's colorful. It's not bland. Is it going to be repetitive just by the 1x2s? I'm going to have to sadly say it is. So this is not something that could be, you know, built in like 10 minutes. Also, it's got plenty of 2x3s. So if you need 2x3 bricks in various colors, this set has got a bunch. In fact, I'm surprised they used the bright green. They didn't use the dark green in here, like the like the color of the base plate. Like, where's the blue green and the aqua and the grays and stuff too? I mean, Lego forgot a bunch of colors in here, so I don't know what everybody was complaining about. Missing a bunch of stuff in here. Matter of fact, if they put every color that Lego's ever made, we wouldn't be able to fit it on this table. It'd take literally weeks to put it together. It'd probably be a couple thousand pieces. Yeah, so far. Kind of looks like one of those prisms. You know, if you ever took a prism and you put it, shine it through a window, you know, where the sun hits it and it splits the light up into rainbow colors. So that's what it looks like. Okay, we don't need any more black. I'm going to start separating things by color here. So far, the build's going to be a little repetitious, but I'm going to be honest though, this looks like it's built very well. And now, just by building this, would this be something for children? You know, maybe for a young gal, maybe, or a guy who likes the rainbow stuff. But, you know, for me personally, as an adult, it's a very nice build, but I would see this being more parted out for anything else, you know. And then we got to start putting tiles in here. And sometimes, though, you have to go simple on builds. You can't just build the same old stuff. It's like with me. I don't want to be building nothing but campers all day. You know, I know those are my biggest seller, and I get literally hundreds of requests for campers. But after a while, it's like, I have to slow down on making campers. You know, I can't just continuously make campers forever. And I'll guarantee you, I think these, yeah, I'm going to start just dropping tiles in here, you know, because I looked ahead and I cheated a little bit, but who cares, you know, I mean, but yeah. So, trying to think of any other things to talk about in here, but nothing really has been going on. My dentist keeps canceling, and I'm kind of done with them. You know, like, why? You know, COVID's going back up again. You roll your eyes hearing that stuff. You're like, oh, Why are we doing this again? I thought we were done with it. But I got another white one. And there's the bricks there. You can all admire that. I'm just pulling out the parts right now until I find pieces that I can use. I'm just trying to group it all by color right now. Trying to, you know, start finding the colors that I need. Okay, I found an orange, but I need an orange tile and a brown tile. Ooh, brown. We got to be careful. That will be brittle, brittle, brittle. That'll shatter like glass if we put one of those in there. Oh, where's the dark red at, too? They could have put dark red in here. No, they didn't. They only showed just these two, so we're going to focus on these two columns here. Purple. I remember when they first introduced purple, I was like excited. I was like, yes! Finally colors other than that. Green, purple, brown. I think when I was becoming a teenager, or maybe when I was a teenager, they were starting to introduce more colors. I think they were introducing brown. And that's kind of when I was like, yeah, I don't really care. I got out of Lego and that kind of stuff. Okay, here's an orange. So we got this one done. I think that one there takes a half tile. I don't know. Now I'm trying to get this part here done. So I'm slowly dividing the stuff out of here. Maybe I should have had it all sorted by color when I did this. But, you know, I wasn't paying attention at the time. It's supposed to be a 1x2 plate there. I think that's the only one, so let me pop that out. Well, we got the brown column done. Let's see if we can get black completed next. Also, if you need a good source of tiles, there you go. Different colors, if you're looking for specific colors. But the only thing that would scare me off is the price on this set. It's a little bit on the pricey side. Now we're going to be doing more colors. We got to do red, orange, yellow. And put that there. And before you even ask, yes, it's one of those early mornings again. Plate, plate, tile. Well, let's not jump ahead, Jay. That's how accidents start. Well, I need a red plate. You know, just think, it's the further we go on, the faster this is going to go. So it's going to really go fast before you know it here. Let me take one of these plates here. The reason why is they're all like this. They're all diagonal. So I can actually just come in here right now and put green and stuff in there. I may just do that. Like there's a plate here. I think this one goes right here. I can just line them up. If not, well, we got a brick separator. We can use that if we mess up. Or it looks like it's lining up. Let's see. Yep. I'm assuming it goes there. I mean, I'm entitled to mess up once in a while. And you know, when I first started getting into Lego when I was little, like a little kid, guess what? My houses were like this. My houses be red, yellow, blue, white, black. That's all I didn't have all the colors to build that stuff, right? So I just kind of just pieced it together. And that's how I built my houses back in the day. Now I can build everything in the color that I want. That's just because I have a day job and I can easily get the parts, but you know, I still need to get red, orange, yellow done here. Alright. How's this thing going? Is it all hollow? Okay, they're all like this. Okay, let me start placing these down in here. I'm getting way too many tiles, like just hanging around. Well, I gotta get that one. Got all excited there. And this light green, or this bright green, I don't have a lot of that, so I'm gonna keep scarfing those up. Okay, we got some of these, but I wonder what else you can build out of a set like this. I don't think you could build a whole lot. I think this is just meant as a display piece, but the figures are what I'm after. Some may disagree, but this is going to, after I get done doing the review on it, I'm going to be scrapping the frame and taking the figures. This has got some really good pieces here. And if you don't want to see me tile the whole thing, you're more than welcome to fast forward. Well, okay, we got the green done. Okay. And well, let's drop that orange in there too. I wonder what color is going to be dead last. Well, we got black, brown, red. Let's throw that yellow in there. Alright, we got yellow. I just think we got 5 more colors. No, we got 6 colors left to finish up, huh? But yeah, so far, am I liking this set? It's... Oh, wait a minute. You know, I can pull out that tile there. It's different. This is a different set. Now, I had to use the brick separator now. This is different. This is not something I normally would build, but sometimes you just got to break out of your little comfort zone. You just have to say, I got to try something a little different. You know, it's like building a new. It's like having a Lego build, and you're trying a new technique for the first time, and it's basically trial and error. I mean, pretty much what this is. But this is going back to very basic building, just basic colors. I tried building this in 1970 or 60 colors. Yeah, you won't be able to make this pretty, but you can get pretty far on it. There's a lot of that blue over here because it's hidden. Oh yeah, one of my viewers said she would like to go to the Lego store with me. I think she's in a completely different state, and I was like, I'll never see a store anyways, you know, that kind of thing. But my gal, she's not really into all this. Matter of fact, she told me, you know, my house is getting to become more and more like a toy store. I'm like, yeah, well, that's how it is. She's like, Jay, you got too many toys in your house. You need to chill it down a bit. Or I have antiques. Or you have two. One of my rooms is just full of antique stuff. And then here it's just like a toy room which is spilling out to the rest of the house. And she's like, you just need to chill out on the toys. Oh, but toys are fun. Alright, so we skipped 14, we got that done. Now we could do 15. I mean, That's a lot of pieces there, but this is a lot of colors too. Jay, you just need to... I don't want to live in a toy store. But this is my hobby. This is what I do when I'm bored out of my mind and I've worked too hard all week, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. Well, there's a yellow right there. I could have just grabbed it from the pile. 1x1 bricks too are sometimes very scarce. It depends on the color. Some colors I'm looking for. And this light royal blue is always cool to have. And of course white, I have billions of those. I need to bring one out that's in pastel colors. That's what I need. Alright. Okay, so you do get a few 1x10 bricks. These are great for making houses, but I think it came with 8 of those or so. Okay, more 1x2s. So now you're going to see where I'm talking about it's redundant quick. You know, it's starting to get repetitive after a while. But don't you dare fall behind there. Okay. And yeah, I think a young builder would like this. It's just cool to look at. It's just cool. If you can get all the colors in between these, you know, like they already have a green blue. Imagine having that in between there. You know. And they have a light orange that goes in here. I think they have a red orange. Or it could be dark yellow. Alright, just need to find that brown. Let's hope that doesn't, when I put that in, it'll probably just turn into complete dust. It'll go poof. Okay. So now it's getting repetitive real quick, so it's pretty much the same thing over and over and over again. So I'm just going to read ahead here. And we're going to see how high we go. That's 6 bricks high. We're going 7. It's 8 bricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up 8 bricks, just get it done, and we'll do that. So we're going to start here and just kind of work our way here. And when I find pieces that I can drop in here, I'll do it. Like this, I'll just put that in there now. I already know where it goes. Start cleaning off this counter a bit. It's just too cluttered. Let's get one of these black ones and put it in there. We got a red and there. We don't have a purple. Yeah, it comes with a lot of 2x3. And 2x3 bricks for me though are very very hard to get a hold of. I just can't get a bunch of them, so this set's got me covered here. Just some of these are pretty much in oddball sizes. All right. Alrighty, that's purple. We'll trade that in for a green. Red, I'll trade that in for a yellow. I'll trade that orange in for that. Brown, we already got purple. I need a, I already got one of those. I don't have that color in there. Take that out, put that there. Now I'm starting to lighten up the load here a bit. Brown for 2 black pieces, and we'll set those in there. And I'm missing that blue. Okay, and yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, it was started out fun, but this is starting to get pretty, well, getting a little dry and boring here. Yes, I even say that about the sets that I get too. I mean, I'm not bashful about it. If it's boring, it's boring, you know. And what it is, we're doing the same step over and over and over again. I understand why we're doing it, but what was that theme in Lego that they said everything is awesome when it's built in Lego? And I'm starting to get the yawns again. Yeah, maybe my friend's right. I maybe need to start. She's right. I got to start slowing down on the stuff. I was like, I'm in this program. Like, they send me stuff for review, and some of the stuff I get, and you know, that kind of thing. She goes, well, you're gonna run out of space. I'm like, well, I got a computer shop that I can start utilizing for all the stuff that I have. Well, we survived 6 layers, and so far it's basically, if you're not a fan of 1x2s, this is probably something you may want to stay away from. It's a lot of 1x2s, lots and lots of. I mean, it's got a lot of bricks, but no big bricks to build like houses or cars or trailers or anything. Skyscrapers. Although the silhouette minifigures would be pretty cool, or monochrome, or whatever you call them. Ugh. All this color is making me tired. Alright, I'll put these in here. Yeah, I do miss making the bigger stuff, the big mocks. Haven't got any offers yet, so that's a good sign, so it can give me time to catch up on some stuff here. And we can start setting those on top now. Probably going to kick myself in the rump for that. And I believe on the back, after that, you put another roll on the top of this, so I can start doing this now. So practically, you could build this any way you want. You can use any building method you want to. I mean, a purple 2x3. It took me forever to get a purple 2x4. So I could just shove that in there and put that like that. You don't even have to follow the instructions on this. Once you do the step a few times, it's like, oh, I already know what I have to do. So the parts in this are pretty generic. This is the only thing special in here is the figures and the 1x3x2 arches. But other than that, though, it's just a typical. I was about to say Minecraft, but this ain't Minecraft. Matter of fact, this has more color than Minecraft. I may just do the review on it real quick and just get it done and, well, scrounge some parts out of it. As I do need some of these pieces bad. Can't tell you what those are for. No, it's not. It's not Rainbow. What's that? Rainbow Brite. It's not Camelot. That was Care Bears. Or no, Carolot. What was that thing that Rainbow Brite hung out at? I never watched the show. Maybe I watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes just because my sister liked it, and that was it. I don't remember much about Rainbow Brite. I remember Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears. Then we're going to have to show more educational stuff. Okay, so we got more plates to put on top of these. And I think I maybe mentioned this in another video though, but the educational TV killed off Saturday morning cartoons for us. And that's the bummer, because a lot of us grew up with Saturday morning cartoons. Now I go on TV in the morning and, well, it's just infomercials. So instead of showing educational stuff that nobody's going to watch, why don't you just show nothing? Alrighty. So I'm assuming these go here, and I already read ahead. So I'm going to start placing things now. Jay, but you're cheating. No, I'm not cheating because the Lego's letting me do it. Okay. Let's put this here. Yeah, but I remember the day and get up early in the morning and watch Saturday morning cartoons, have breakfast, and build with Lego bricks for a while, and started getting to be like mid-noon, like close to noon, like 11:30. That's like, okay, time to go outside and wrestle up some friends. I can always use these. So that's what I would do. But those days are long gone now. Don't grow up too fast. If you're watching this and you're a kid, you're probably too young to be on YouTube, but just don't grow up too fast, because it's boring when you get older. It's just work and no play. I mean, who wakes up in the morning and goes, like on your day off, right? I can't wait to just get up and pay bills all day and do yard work and do chores around the house and make a dinner and stuff. I mean, who wants to do that, right? That's not what I want to do. A buddy of mine has a maid, or a housekeeper does all his work. He's like, oh, you got to get a housekeeper. And I'm like, no, I could do that myself. I'm not that lazy. Like, I cleaned the Lego room today. Like, I literally cleaned this place down. I mean, it was dusty and stuff, and we had a little minor dust storm, and even though if the windows are closed, it still likes to find its way in here, so. Well, I got the black tile in there. Here's the green one. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's this is a lot of bricks, and I'm doing this all in one sitting too, no breaks. I just want to hurry up and review it so I can grab the figs out of it. And we're still missing a couple here. Oh, I see them over there. Right here. Is this the first Lego set I've ever got that actually doesn't have extra parts? Unless you count the brick separator. Alright. So this looks like this would be very flimsy, but this is pretty good. Matter of fact, if you wanted to, you could make this one color and put like this little scene or something in here too. And then the last step is probably placing the minifigures on here. Looks like we got the Brady Bunch in color. Okay, well, I'll start plopping figures on here too. Let's get these going. Matter of fact, the best thing to do is to probably start at the very end and work our way up. So she's going to go first. You think they would have had the black over here. So yeah, just by looking at this set though, this is just a display piece. That's really all this is. So just by looking at this though, there's really no play value in this. This is just meant to be a shelf hog, just to set on your shelf. Well, if there's 11 figures in here, there's probably going to either be more guys and gals or more gals than guys. Let's see if we can find out here. Doesn't bother me because I treat all these equally and I just grab the parts I need them. Like, I think that's probably Daphne's wig. Looks like it. And yeah, it's easier putting them this way. Imagine I have to put it back there, I'd have to fight. So there it is, all monochromed up and ready to go. First off, it is a unique set. It's very interesting to put this together. It's bright and colorful. It wasn't gloomy. Build started out okay, and it got repetitious real quick. So I was starting to get a little bored here at the end. No play value in it. It is just basically a display piece. It is finished off. Build quality, you know, it seems pretty good. I mean, it's all bricks, so it's brick built. You get a brick separator too with it. Other than that, though, this is really meant either as a display piece or as a source for parts. Now, for me personally, I'm using this for parts. But yeah, and just by looking at this, though, this is what it is. It'll be a very short review. But the idea is there. I mean, imagine if you made this bigger, just a little bit. This is pretty sturdy. Okay, so just imagine if you had studs down here, you could use this as a stop motion scene. Like a little stop motion set. Just put some backdrops in there. Or just more like a backdrop. But other than that, though, it's really, that's all it is. It's a display piece. So I hope everyone enjoyed the build of the Everyone is Awesome by Lego. And well, there's the box. It is set number 40516. And yeah, did it keep my interest? Just a little bit, but it's meant just as a display piece or even a source for parts.